What's happening, YouTube? I'm back like I said I'd be. Doing a couple things around the shop. Couple things I've needed for a long time. Long time. Couple different tools I've just built. And way past due. Make one-man show way easier. Easier on the body. More efficient. Faster. Better turnaround time. Whatever you want to call it. For minimal money out of pocket. Regular cherry picker. And I have the Air over Hydro cylinder on it, which is probably one of the best upgrades you can do to a cherry picker versus pumping it by hand. But I had an issue a while back. I was building a big trailer and don't mind the runs in the paint. Cold paint, cold temps, just mopped on a coat. Got a couple of runs in it, but nor do I care. So just built the trailer a couple of weeks ago and I had to widen it. There's the one that came off of it, factory one. But I had to widen the trailer, lengthen it, widen it, all 1/8" diamond plate. And I was out here by myself, as always, humping around 4x8 sheets of 1/8" diamond plate. And I know some guys are probably going to comment and go, oh, that boom is crazy long. It's going to bend. It's going to be fatigued. It's going to be dangerous, and all this stuff or whatever. And no, it's not. It's 2x3 heavy wall box. It's only 10 feet long. And probably the most I'm picking up with it is 200 pounds at a shot. And I've made some temporary ones over the years. They worked really well. I ended up cutting the material up, using them, whatever. This time I kind of just actually made a whole new boom and copied the mounts and the pivots and everything and put it right in the factory where the factory ones go. And put a piece of 3/16 flat stock on the top and everything kind of like what the factory one had. And and it's going to work out really well. And all this is, I got to make this hole larger to put the bolt back in it. I didn't realize it was a 5/8 bolt. Drilled it 1/2 inch. But all this is to throw the hook back on it, be able to throw a chain on it, and be able to pick up a 4x8 sheet of 1/8" material, or anything else to get it up on the welding table or get it on horses smoothly, peacefully, without beating myself up, to be able to knock it down with the plasma cutter. Super simple, not a lot of material. I had the drop left over from a trailer job I just did, so material cost me nothing. And I could have put it in the rack and sure it'd get knocked down and turned into other things or whatever, but I'm like, today's the day. I got 10 foot 2x3 heavy wall box kicking around. Let me just go ahead and build this. I think I'm going to pull the bolts out of it and put hitch pins in it so that I can go ahead and swap this on whenever I need to. The cherry picker stays, it's foldable, and I have a spot for it, but probably going to, depending on what's going on, it's usually in this form. It's usually put together, ready to use, and just kind of rolled away somewhere. But I've been doing so much trailer work and plate work and smoker work. Just built this smoker. Guy's picking it up tomorrow. 120 gallon reverse flow. And firebox is made out of 1/4 inch plate. You start looking, I don't know what a sheet of that weighs, but it's healthy. And all this stuff has to get, lifted up, put on horses, and put somewhere to get knocked down into smaller pieces to build whatever you're building. So for what this is going to be doing, lifting wise, capacity wise, like I said, if it sees 300 pounds at some point, it may, that would be a lot. But really it's just the bulkiness of the sheet material and being able to get it up on horses without getting hurt, cut, bruised, scraped, whatever, like we've all lived. So it's the simplest things that'll help you out as a one-man show. Another thing too, if you guys have never done or thought about or whatever, see if I get you in frame here, but here's a piece of 3/8 round bar bent into a hook, piece of pipe for a handle. Got to carry a sheet of expanded metal. Take this hook, throw it in the middle of the sheet at the bottom, grab the top with your other hand, pick it up, walk around with it like it's luggage. It's the simplest tool, but it keeps the expanded metal from flopping around, and it's always sharp and, all that. Simplest tool, be able to just grab something, pick it up, throw it right on the bench. See what else we got around here today. Just picked up a couple new tools. Just picked up a 50-inch press brake. Guy made it, homemade, but pretty solid, all 8-inch beam. It's got 3 20-ton air over hydro jacks on it. It's got the swag top and bottom die, 50-inch. Got a pedal set up, all independent. I may change it over to 1 pedal just to make life easier. But this was just a really, really, really good score. And of course, 2 weeks before I bought that, I made my own for the press. And Swag sells them, and TMR and a bunch of other companies or whatever. And even Viver's got them now, but I think the cheapest is Viver at like $200, and Swag gets like 300, whatever. I made this one 16 inches instead of 12. Piece of heavy channel for the base, quarter angle iron, doubled up. Top bar is 3/4 plate. Piece of black pipe for the sleeve, some 1-inch round bar for the 2 pins on the sides. I may throw a spring in each side, but it works really, really smooth. Just used it yesterday. Smaller brackets, 1/4 inch material, 3/8 material, no problem. So that's a new addition to the shop. And then the guy I bought the press brake from, he's moving, relocating out of state, and had this Vevor tubing roller, which I've wanted for a long time. And I was going to build a smaller, similar version, but the money on this was real right. I made a cart for it out of some scrap 2-inch quarter angle that I had kicking around. And I had some heavy casters that used to be on the cut table. Those were kicking around, so made a little dolly for it. Everything's contained, all on it. Haven't rolled anything with it, but super excited to kind of have one, get it in the mix. Another tool I just built, long piece of pipe, leverage. This bolts down to my welding table. It's got an aluminum roller on the handle and one that bolts to the table. And it's basically a manual bender for 90ing 3/4 aluminum square tube. I've got to build some frames for a guy. And instead of spending the $350 on a die for my bender, I just made a manual bender out of some scrap that we had kicking around. So this week it's this. It's the press brake. Yes, I bought the 50-inch hydro press brake. Just finished making the extension for the boom, or a new boom I should say, which is going to help out tremendously because I got a lot of sheet product coming in. And then you guys have probably seen, if you're tool guys or Facebook or whatever, TMR, Swag, everybody, they make one of these benders. I think it's called a machete bender for putting flat stock in, round bar in. And I've already worn this thing out. I've made a ton of stuff with it. I'm making handles for stuff out of 3/8 round, 1/2 inch round, 1.5 inch flat, 2-inch flat. Super handy. As you see, every tool that I build, anything I build or I modify gets a sticker. It's just how we get down around here. But I had some stainless 1/2 inch round stock around, some 3/4 plate around. So I made the top and bottom base, just goes in the vise. Made this top piece here out of 3/4 plate, and then this is just a piece of like 1.25 inch galvanized pipe. Put it together, and lifesaver. Want to make a quick handle out of 3/8 round stock? No problem. Stick it in there. Little leverage. Leverage built the world, and works like a champ. So once again, saving a couple of bucks. You know, nobody offers a boom like this. Now I have one that's going to work perfectly for me. The machete bender 300, made one out of scrap in the shop. Press brake 300, saved it, you know, saved 300 making it. And and that's how it's done. Take some scrap, copy a tool. I mean, I don't feel bad about copying a tool. Everybody else does. Everybody copies everybody, and they're doing it in the big boy world. Why can't us small private guys do the same exact thing? You know, see a tool, take some scrap, copy it, and then use that, save the 300 on the tool, and use that tool to make you $3,000, $4,000, $10,000. Once you build it, you own it. And if you build it heavy enough, you don't really have to worry about breaking it. So, but this is just a little midweek video, a little quick 10 minutes walking around, some new stuff added. And I got some more stuff coming in. Still got some trailer builds going on. We'll be filming those. This gets picked up tomorrow. Got a van dropped off here that somebody put a floor jack in the wrong spot. And you just never know what's going to come through the door. Just finished a heavy equipment trailer yesterday with some heavy ramps. And that was a 1 day in and out. He's bringing me 2 more trailers. So like I said, going to try to make some more videos, get some more content out there. Probably do a video on this welding cart that I built with all the stuff on it, which I got to re-up on some consumables. We're getting a little low, but buy everything in volume now, 100 packs. It's the cheapest, easiest way to go. We'll have a video coming up on this little piggy too. And maybe that one, maybe that over there. And this tank that I just picked up, gonna build another shop heater out of that if anybody's seen that video. I don't even know if I have a shop heater video, but maybe I'll make one of those too. Aluminum LS1 going in that, single turbo, airbagged, wide body, big wheels, huge brakes. Ooh, gonna be exciting. All right, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Enjoy the rest of your week. Everybody looking forward to that Friday, right around the corner tomorrow. And then use that Saturday to get something done, get out in the garage, build something, make something. If you like me, subscribe me, check me out, share me, tell a friend. And we'll see you on the next one. You guys keep it moving, keep it going, keep it building.